Why are the Nuggets switching this? There's nothing to switch. There is no ball screen being set. Stay with Klay Thompson. You stay here. Well, I don't understand this. What is this switch? So now it's late, and Klay Thompson gets it. Jump shot. Where are you getting beat? Come on, stop. You got to make this player go this way, okay? You get beat away from any gap help whatsoever, so now it's right to the rim. Everybody collapses, wide open three. 1, you never guard beyond the three-point line away from the ball. 2, you never guard with your back to the sideline, okay? So right now I'm here, and I'm underneath Steph Curry with my back to the baseline, right at maybe the tip of the three-point line, okay? When you guard with your back to the sideline, you are asking to get burnt back door, and that's exactly what happens, and Steph Curry has a step-back three. Can't run drop coverage on this ball screen right here. You're just giving up a 2-on-1. I mean, how easy is that? Wow. All right, so right here, again, you want to hedge, you want to push Klay Thompson out this way. Now I can have backside help right here. Now the second Klay Thompson hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big's hip this way, which just pushes him further out from the play. I can recover, which is going to be pretty quickly, and bounce this backside defender back. But you can't be giving up 2-on-1s with no backside help. I mean, what do you expect is going to happen? Don't guard with your back to the sideline. Stop. Stop right here. You should be opened up right here. So now if your man cuts, you cut with him. When you're guarding with your back to the sideline, you are asked to get beat back door. And look what happens. Now, now that forces a switch, which you switch horribly. So now look, now this player's open on his cut. This player has to stay and show for a second. So now it's just going to leave this player wide open for three. You throw matchups out the window in transition, okay? This player's guarding this player. So this player, take this player, all right? Look what happens. This player's going to say switch. This player's going to go over here, but it's too late by that point. Now this player's cutting right into the lane, and it's another two-shot foul. Down screen coming. What is Nicole? Look at your man is setting a down screen. You're Nikola Jokic. You're attached, and you show. So Klay Thompson can't curl coming off this. He has to go out, and this chase can actually happen. You don't show. Klay Thompson curls right off it, creates a 2-on-1, easy layup. You never backpedal in transition like this. Stop. You got to sprint right now. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Okay, you got to stay way underneath this basketball so that on a 2-on-1 I can shift to the first pass. And now that gives the trailers coming back time. But look at this player backpedaling. So now you can't shift when that one pass gets made, and it's an and one. Right now, there's no airspace right here. You got to get up and force this player this way. There's no place to go. Now, this player needs to get below the three-point line with his back to the baseline. But again, if this player, there's a wall if you're up and you're forcing this player this way, okay? But instead, you're sagging. You're not forcing him anywhere, and now it's just going to result in a step-back three. Don't guard with your back to the sideline. Stop. Open up. See ball. See man. You guard with your back to the sideline. You're not even seeing the ball, and you're begging to get beat back door, which is what happens. Switch a screen like this. Stop. You got to be level to the screener when you switch. If you're not level to the screener when you switch, you're not ready to guard, and that's exactly what happens here, and it's an easy, looks like an and one now for Golden State. Again, you don't guard the down screen the right way, okay? You're up, you're attached, this player can't show. You got to make him chase so this, go out so this chase can happen. Look what happens when he curls, okay? Now look, now a second defender has to step up and take the ball. That forces backside help right here. And now again, look, all your box out assignments are screwed up, okay? And it's going to end up leading to a Golden State dunk. Don't go over the top of a dribble handoff. Stop. This player is doing a nice job giving you space. You go under and just meet this player on the other side. You go over a dribble handoff. Look what happens. Now a second defender has to step up. Dunk. This is why I like to hedge high. Look at this. Stop. See if you hedge high. Now this guard's getting pushed this way. So now, first of all, this passing angle is much more difficult. Right here. See, look, when you don't hedge high, look at this. Look at the difference in the passing angle to the skip pass. See, if I'm hedging high, all right, look, now I'm pushing this guard out this way. This skip pass is way more difficult to make, and there's more air time on it so I can recover. But instead, you give this guard, an opening there to make that pass, and it's just a wide open three. Can't run drop coverage on this screen. You're just giving Steph Curry a wide open jumper. I mean, are you kidding me? Get up. Look at this. Stop. Stop. So here comes the screen. Jokic needs to get all the way up here and hedge. Okay? Backside help right here. But again, the second Steph Curry hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big's hip, which just pushes him further away from the play, I can bump you back down. Okay? But I cannot be running a ball screen defense that allows Steph Curry wide open jumpers. Again, you're in drop coverage. You're just giving up 2-on-1s for no reason. So now that draws help and an easy dunk. All right, so again, hedge high, get Steph Curry out this way. Backside help comes from right here. This player can occupy these nuggets 2 passes away. But I'm pushing Steph Curry out this way. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big's hip, I can recover and bump this backside defender down, which is quickly. But instead, let's just give up 2-on-1s. Again, stupid drop coverage. So you're giving up a 2-on-1 that draws help again and an easy layup. So, all right. So again, hedge. Get Steph Curry out of here. Push him out this way. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off this big's hip, which just pushes him further away from the play, I can recover. When you hedge, you need backside help. That is a non-negotiable. This player can occupy these Warriors 2 passes away. But again, I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly. But you're running drop coverage. You have no backside help. It's not going to work ever. This is a terrible switch. Why? Jokic, you're guarding this player. He comes up, you come up. All right? This player's guarding Klay Thompson. Okay? Look at this switch. So now Nikola Jokic is guarding Klay Thompson. One problem. He's not level to Klay Thompson. So now they're just going to throw a skip pass, and Klay Thompson's wide open for 3. Nikola Jokic cannot get to a random spot on the floor in transition. Stop. This is a random spot on the floor in transition. You are making this player guard 2 people. Okay? You got to get to a body. Is it here so this player is here? Is it here so this player is here? I don't know. You communicate it. You communicate in transition. But Jokic is just in a random spot on the floor, no communication, and it's a wide open Wiggins jumper now. Jesus. Can't bite on this dribble handoff. Stop. Okay, this player has plenty of space he can go through. Why would you bite on this at all? Okay, look at this. Jokic is biting on this dribble handoff for no reason. It's a fake dribble handoff, so now Draymond Green is just going right to the rim, and it's a 2-shot foul. No reason to switch this down screen. Now, look at this. So this player's going to fake like he's going to set a down screen. So all you do is stay attached. That's it. Okay, if he sets the down screen, I'm still attached, but my arms are out. But you're always attached. See, look, you become unattached because you make this pointless switch off of a screen that never even gets set. Even if it was set, there'd be no reason to switch it, and it's just going to lead to an easy layup for Andrew Wiggins. If you're guarding Steph Curry this way, this doesn't work, okay? Underneath. Make Steph Curry go over the top of this down screen. Because what should be happening is, I have no idea what Nikola Jokic is doing, but he needs to get attached to his man and show. So now Steph Curry has to go out, and this chase can happen. But you're guarding with your back to the sideline. Disaster. So now Steph Curry goes under the down screen. That forces a second defender, and now it's just an easy 2-shot foul for Golden State. If you're this defender here, look at this player coming up here. Stop. You got to get underneath your man, okay? Because look at an alpha. You need to get in the gaps. You got to rotate to the ball. If you're underneath your man, there's no place for Steph Curry to go. There's none. You're right there where you're supposed to be. It's just stunt, recover. Okay? But instead, you're hugging your man, so now Steph Curry has a driving lane he should never have, and it's a layup for Golden State. How? You cannot guard off an inbounds pass like this. Baseline out of bounds. Get underneath. What is this? Look at this. Obviously this is going to happen. And it's a 2-shot foul. There's no such thing as jogging back in transition. This player here, let's back it up. Sprint, 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 sprint back. Look if you're sprinting back as opposed to this light jogging, okay? You're here now, okay? And now, look, now I can just send this player this way. You can even move in more, but there's no place for him to go. None. But you lightly jog back So now this player doesn't even send him into that gap help. Everybody has to collapse at the rim, and it's a wide open three. Don't guard with your back to the sideline like this. Open up, back to the baseline. When you guard with your back to the sideline, you let these Warriors players create space. Look at the space this creates because you were guarding with your back to the sideline. So now you're screwed. Okay, off this dribble handoff, two people go to one. That forces a backside defender, and then it leads to a two-shot foul. Hedge this screen right here. Stop. Look at this. Stop. Look at if you hedge. The second Steph Curry hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, which is going to be in like a tenth of a second because the sideline is right there. I can recover. In the meantime, okay, we need backside help. So this player needs to fly here in backside help. This player can guard these Warriors 2 passes away. But again, I'm bumping you back in less than a second, okay? But instead, you're running drop coverage. It's an open three. Drop coverage again, so you give up a wide open three. I mean, it's unbelievable. How is this your ball screen defense giving Steph Curry wide open threes? Up. Get Steph Curry out of here, okay? The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big's hip, which isn't going to be for very long because the half-court line's right there. Okay, I can recover, all right? In the meantime, we do need backside help here, but again, I'm going to be able to bump you back very quickly, okay? But instead, you're just giving Steph Curry open threes. What? Incredible. More drop coverage. Are you kidding me? Okay, so let's take a look. Hedge. Get Steph Curry out of here. No space. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off this big's hip, which just pushes him further away from the play, and the half-court line is pretty close, so it's not going to be for very long. I can recover. In the meantime, backside help from right here, but again, I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly. But instead, you give up wide open threes to Steph Curry. I don't know what to say. Guard with your back to the sideline. Look at this. Stop. Why is your back to the sideline? You are asking to get beat backdoor. Look what happens. This player beats his man. So now look. Oh, stop. So beats his man backdoor. So now this big has to show here. He can't show here off this down screen. So now this player is able to curl off the down screen, and he's going to be wide open. That allows him to get into the lane and an easy jumper. Hedging a ball screen, this guard can't die on this screen. See how he's dying on this screen? Okay, stop. First of all, if you're hedging a ball screen, this can't happen. You've got to be level to your man, okay? But this guard's got to get over the top just so he can't split through. But this is a disaster. This player, I don't know if he's trying to drop higher or hedge, but this is a disaster, and this guard dying on the screen right here is a disaster. So now this player can split right through, and it screws out all box out assignments, and now it's going to eventually lead to a wide open Golden State three. Take a look at this. So the Nuggets are trapping, but what if you hedge? Okay, let's take a look at this hedge. When does Steph Curry pull his dribble back? Right now. So right now, I can recover. Right now. Now, backside help should be here. But again, I'm here and I'm bumping you over now. Okay? But instead, you're going to trap this ball screen. You're not going to guard one pass away. And it ends up being a mess. You have to get underneath the screener when you switch. Stop. You got to be underneath now. You cannot switch over the top of the screen. See, look what happens when you do that. Now this player's wide open and it's a layup. Again, you're in drop coverage, so look at this guard. Steph Curry's going to blow by, get to the lane, two-shot foul. All right, again, hedge. Why am I giving Steph Curry the lane? Up, push him out. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than to keep attacking off of this big sip this way, I can recover. In the meantime, backside help from right here. But again, I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly, all right? So, but let's just give Steph Curry the lane instead. Again, we've got a down screen. What is this big doing? You've got to get attached to your man. Arms out. Show. So this player can't curl. He has to go out, and this chase can happen. But you let this man curl right off the down screen, and it's just right into the lane for a jumper. Why are you switching this? There is no screen that gets set. Look at this horrific switch. Look at this horrific switch. Are you kidding me? What? So now look at the space between... huh? So now you have no chance of guarding this down screen. That brings a second defender, okay? And now look, now you're screwed. Now the Warriors have numbers, and it's a wide open corner three. All right, on this dribble handoff, you cannot go over the top. Stop. You got to go under, and you meet Klay Thompson on the other side. You go over the top of a dribble handoff. Now that draws a second defender, and Klay Thompson ends up just blowing by him anyways, and an easy two. Can't run drop coverage with Steph Curry coming off this ball screen. You're just giving him wide open jumpers. All right, so again, you got to hedge this. All right, get Steph Curry out of here. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off this big hip, which just pushes him further away from the play, I can recover. In the meantime, I need backside help, okay? But I'm going to be able to bounce you back quickly anyways. But instead, you're just giving Steph Curry wide open jump shots. Not run drop coverage. First of all, stop. This ball screen is set at half court, okay? Get up. Jam the screener, show your arms, and just go under. Steph Curry is not taking a three from here, okay? But instead, you're running drop coverage, and it never works. Okay, if you're guarding Steph Curry, where are you getting beat, okay? Send him this way. There's nothing but traffic. You let him go this way. It's away from all that help, and it's just going to be, look at this. It's just a straight line drive right to the rim and a layup. Okay, so Nikola Jokic is defending this ball screen. His man is setting the screen. Where's he going? This pass gets made out of here. Stop. Where? Jokic. This way. This way, buddy. Your man's right here. What are you doing? Look at this. What? And now your man's just standing wide open, and he's going to hit a three. Don't lean towards the screen. Make Steph Curry use this screen. Look at this. Look at how you're leaning towards the screen. So now Steph Curry's just going to refuse the screen. Look at all this traffic that's being caused now. So now no one's able to set their feet, and Steph Curry's just going to get right to the rim for a layup.